Fucking hell.
Welcome to another episode of Stream for Initiative, where natural 20s are never natural. Lavender tea is strongly advised, and viewer discretion is merely a suggestion.
But I want booze.
Okay, you can have that too.
Yeah, what happened to the
Alcohol
alcohol?
consumption is strongly advised. Well, I switched it up because lavender tea is special. It means more to this channel now, to this show, to this game,
But
the group,
when
all
more,
of the
And
above.
this weekend, because
when more-
lavender tea probably
when
has
more
caffeine
ships
in it.
come out, do they get their spotlight too, or is it just lavender tea?
We'll just like by a year from now, this little thing that we just made that we've done will just be like infinitely longer of ships.
It's just
We'll just keep adding
2
ships to it.
hours of naming.
Yep. Yep.
Anyways,
Welcome to the table. Welcome to the stream, everybody. For those of you that are here, we are going to be doing a recap of last week, and the person that will be reading will be none other than Yodi, and or his character, Rodon. Take it away.
Alright. I don't know why they want me to read an excerpt of my journal, but fine. I'll go ahead and do the dang thing for it anyway. Gomo, after talking some more with Neelan, heads back to the rest of the camp, and one by one the group falls asleep. Virgo wakes up first the next morning and heads off for some meditation. Iota wakes up covered in glowing ants, but seems undisturbed compared to Neelan, who flips shit over them. Didn't realize he'd have a phobia of that, but anyways. Gomo takes some solace in the remaining good berries, but it makes the push for a new town all the more important, as the group seems to have swiftly depleting rations. The group prepares to continue heading southwards, with plan to skirt around the town of Warsaw. Gomo is still considering heading to the lizard camp to see what information they have, but the group is at odds about risks involved. Once again, something causes the group to quickly pack up and go. The ground suddenly trembles in a violent earthquake. The group makes it off balance, except for me, who still has his leg turned into jelly by an iota. Groger bonks his head against a tree, and then Leola notices Groger's collar flashing. Using the cover of feeling full after tasting one of Gomo's good berries, Leola hangs back to speak with Groger. The group maintains their former idea of moving down to Opalhost and set off. They continue following the river southward, staying by the tree line until we've almost hit Warsaw. When trees move back and they find themselves in a plain. The water line also looks to have receded, possibly due to whatever caused the earthquake that morning. Despite this, it's still very wide across the river, and the ruins of Warsaw and plumes of smoke still loom from the other bank. The group once again ponders taking reconnaissance missions to investigate the ruins. I considered swimming, but the current moves too fast, or at least so Neelan and Gomo stated. Neelan notes that maybe Dimension Door would work, but Gomo can only take a limited party. Iota is Gomo's same size, but everyone else is too large for it to work reliably. Liliola suggests using the bag of holding to send someone else across with, but her own claustrophobia means she wouldn't be willing to get inside. I tried to get into the bag, which is an awkward experience, did not exactly work out, while Liliola hangs back to talk with Groger about the collar flashing. This immediately causes Groger to panic. Apparently, the collar changing color is a sign that it's about to take effect and cause him to fly into a rage. This isn't good, and Liliola brings up letting Mav use her body to possess her and let him check out Groger's collar, but even Groger considers that risky for the situation. It's best to let the others know to watch out. While I'm still fumbling with the bag, this allowed Liliola and Groger to come back over to the rest of us and explain Groger's collar flashing before the plan to cross the river could actually take effect. Gomo suddenly leaps at Groger and started crawling around him, checking for something before casting Detect Magic and Identify. The sudden action surprised the rest of us, except for seemingly Nyota, before explaining his insurance. Gomo apparently took Liliola's bracelet to Groger and took it to a magic shop in Ardenrun, where he got it charged with some type of magic that's supposed to help calm Groger's potential rages, and he was checking to see how well the charges were staying on. Leola once again brings up the idea of being possessed by Mav to check out Groger's collar, this time to the rest of the group. He brought up the difficulty of trusting Mav, as well as the risks that came with high-level magic such as possession. It would be more advisable to head over to Opalhost, where high-level magic users would at least be able to watch over Lily during the process, if it ever does come to that. Elon tried getting into the bag of holding himself, even as Gomo began to think against the idea of trying to cross the river, and Groger and Lily start walking onwards, continuing southward. Groger thanked Liliola for her willingness to be possessed to help him out, just for being helpful. Rode on, or myself at least, I run to catch up to them, wanting to talk to Leola. I remembered to have desire for a trade whenever they wanted information or help, as stated in one of our earlier discourses, shall we say, with them, and wondered if Lily wasn't getting too far over her head with the book about the potential hidden costs of using it like that. Liliola merely comments that she might have gotten over her head already, causing myself to note that she might be another one to keep an eye on to protect, in case Mav's magic goes haywire.
Wow. Very worthy.
Wordy or worthy?
Yes.
Both.
I gotta say, color changing collar is a fascinating tongue twister that I never considered.
Rodan is our Shakespeare. He does not deviate.
Color changing color.
Oh my god!
Wow. Who said he
Alright,
doesn't do
fuck
the
you.
tongue thing, huh?
You do the tongue thing.
Anyways,
You had practice. Where did you?
Hold on, can I
practice
try?
A
something
lot
Can
of
I
like
try?
that
practice,
anyway?
apparently.
I want to try. I can't even get the color part. Color changing color.
Color changing
color.
color.
anyways,
There was there.
I'm dying. All right, let's go.
All right. Well, where are we going then, Liliola?
Forward.
then
I want-
which way is that?
Como immediately begins walking
Right
like a
in
crab.
front of us.
You go forward, I go sideways.
Oh my god.
Guys.
Hmm?
I.
You're getting there. Put one word after another.
No, it's more. I don't know if this is a we or an I situation.
What?
I know more about the dinosaurs. A little bit. Again.
Like what?
Do we have to stop for this? I mean, it's a long walk to Opalhost. We could walk
No,
and
we-
talk, or...
I don't know if this is gonna change the direction we're going.
Apparently, according to Lily, it's forward. I think that's gonna stay. Ah, the suspense! Just spit it out!
I just got another
Another
connection.
connect. Uh-oh.
What was it?
It seems like they're turning them as kids.
What?
What?
So they okay. So they all come out white, like the one we saw on the banks. But it seems like whichever side forges a connection with the kid is the side the kids are on.
I'm so lost. What are we talking about?
The dinosaurs. The Elzak.
The ones following us.
No, I just saw through the eyes of the baby, and it's, as far as I can tell, it's the other side. It's the undead.
Okay. From what this sounds like, it sounds like they're brainwashing orphans.
If I am following what those words mean, yes. Yeah, they don't start off on either. They're doing this weird ritual to the kids, and it changes their. So, alignments? Their goals, I guess?
So they're brainwashing them?
Yeah.
What's the term? What's the term? Sunshine used it with me in
Indoctrination?
indoctrination. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And it seems like it's a spell. So. Or something. Because before this, I had seen a part of how at least the bluer ones interact, and it's sweet and parental, but I just gotta look at how the other side, and it's
indoctrination.
that's a nice way of putting it.
A nation full of doctors.
I don't
Is that what
think
that
that's
means?
what that means.
Aye.
No. It's kind of what the Order did to me. With what I explained before.
Oh,
That's what that is.
yeah.
I've heard something about the magical term being used as induction. Although that could also be something else entirely.
And if, from what I know, if we're seeing through its eyes, and I just saw that right now, it's current time.
I mean, are we sure all your visions are like right now? I mean, haven't you been shown things that supposedly are either in the past or in the future, or from completely different
This was-
hypothetical perspectives?
This was from his eyes. Or hers.
I mean, to be fair, the last vision she had before this one was of me and her at the fire at the last at our camp spot that one time. That's
What is
pretty.
this?
That's pretty on the spot and current.
Yeah, but it was right there. So what if there's a delay depending on the distance?
Maybe, but how much of a delay could it be?
I don't know. I don't know about the brainwaves.
That's true.
Turning to Gomo, is there a possibility for delay in magic?
I really don't know. I mean, as far as
Yes.
any kind of distance-based communication magic, it really depends.
The only thing that I can think of is there was one mission that we had where we had to partner up with one of the mages, and they had used a spell that it's weird. They used a spell to contain a spell, so that when something happened, it activated.
Oh, that, yes. Okay. But
That's all I can think of.
I mean, we have no reason to believe it's showing us something that is untrue or trying to deceive us, right? At least so far.
I don't even know if it would understand what that is. It's still a baby.
It's a baby, right? Okay.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how quickly some species can learn those things.
Who would it have learned it from? At this point.
I
Survival
mean,
instinct.
it can make connections with minds. That's a very high power, like, high level, magic, thought magic. I mean, it could be reading your thoughts and other people's thoughts and learning from that. I don't know.
It's totally possible. I don't want to hide the fact that I'm still having connections just in case it is dangerous. But it still gives more information.
I
That
mean,
we
it
don't
doesn't sound
have.
like you have much control over it, right? It just comes
No.
knocking and come on in.
But I don't want to hide it from you guys either.
Well, that I appreciate.
This puts us at more of a crossroads. Because
Quite
the Alzak
literally.
would have answers to this.
Quite literally. By the way, DM, time of day?
Let's see. You guys were walking. It's if I remember right, and I'm probably not, I think it was around noon.
Yeah, I think we left
Sounds
off about
about
midday.
right. Yeah.
Because I think I remember like you started walking, and then we said we were going to go a couple hours. So I'm pretty sure it was around that time.
Yeah. And like it was so thick in the woods where we camped, like we couldn't tell like how early. in the
Yes,
morning
and then
until
but
we
you
got to
came
the
out,
river.
and then you started
Yeah.
walking, right?
Okay. How's the weather?
Well,
Cloudy.
the air is pretty crisp.
Crisp? Brisk?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is a little brisk. Crisp is in it's very dry,
Got it.
so it's a nice, it's a kind of a cold dry, a little windy. Other than that, it's a little cloudy, partly cloudy.
Got it. Crunchy air. Yes. Crunchy. Water line still receded on the river?
Yes.
Okay. And that seems to span like all the way north and south
From
along the riverbank.
as far as you can see, yes.
Is it possible to see across to the other side of the river and see if it's the other side of the bank has the same?
You can see the other side, but it is pretty hard to see over there.
Got it.
Go ahead and make your perception check.
Okay.
It'll be the first roll of the evening.
Hey, let's go. All right, that's an 11 plus perception. Per 6, so 17.
Very nice. From what you can tell, the other side of the bank looks about the same as the side that you're on. So, with that knowledge, it's safe to assume that it is the same on that side as well.
Okay.
So, what are we going to do?
By the way, party, are we walking while we're talking?
I was assuming we were, yeah.
Okay, I was too. Just making sure.
Slower pace, but yeah.
Yeah. So don't forget, because you are pretty much getting to the point where you're gonna be across from Warsaw soon.
Okay. And DM, I would like to cast. Sorry, just super quick. I would like
Oh,
to
no,
cast
you're good,
Detect
sorry.
Magic.
Okay. Whoop.
Whoop.
And that is in a 30-foot sphere.
Correct, sir.
Well, I remember what you're doing now. Okay. You sense the stuff that's around you. I mean, what's in your party,
Okay.
and a few things that are littered in the river.
Oh,
Should I go?
I see.
diving?
Wait, so you're saying I sense distinct sources of magic, like not a blur or like individual sources of things?
Yeah, there's within 30 feet of you, there's two of them.
Okay, I approached the river closer. Like I'm.
Hold on a second. You told me not to swim in it earlier. What the heck are you doing now?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Just taking a quick look. Just
Don't fall in.
and Goma's gonna like lean close, trying to get a better reading.
Oh, I have the urge to push him.
I'll walk over, grab him by the scruff of the collar, and put him out over the river a little more.
I would like you to make a nature
shit.
check for me.
Nature.
This is for Gomo.
Okay, good.
And we're gonna get through this in a second. I need to get a couple things out of the way.
11
Here.
again.
Oh no, it's funny.
What are
Nature,
Mama and Papa
so
doing?
+4, 15.
Okay. So you
I'm matching
lean
it like a
over,
little cat.
and as you're observing, you also notice something about the water.
Mm-hmm.
You realize that you're pretty sure it's supposed to be flowing the other direction.
Yo.
At least you seem to remember, because it was going downstream before, and
Yeah.
now it's flowing the other way.
It's supposed to flow from Arden Run down south towards Opalhorst. But it's flowing northbound?
Correct.
No fucking way.
Oh.
Okay, Gomo's jaw's just gonna drop.
What are you guys doing?
Why are you holding him over the water?
Are you gonna drop him?
No, the water. Not
Yes,
supposed
it's
to.
water.
No, it's not supposed to do that.
What's it doing?
Do
Is
what?
it wet?
It's flowing.
It's such a pain in the ass.
It's flowing in
Your water doesn't change directions normally like
the-
this?
not rivers. No.
Usually they flow down to the sea.
Why? What is Wait, why? Why is it doing this? He's looking up and down the river like any indication of anything out of the norm?
Are you good, or do you want me to put you back down?
What are you out of the norm? Meaning what? So
Just
I can give you
anything.
a
Like
check.
anything. Like either any big figures, smoke, cloud.
Make a perception check for me.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna get down on my knees and look over the river, look over to the water. By the way,
That is a 12 plus 6, so 18.
From what you can see, it looks. You can't really make out anything other than now you've worked out that it's flowing the wrong direction, and the water level is fairly low. That's the only two odd things. Other than that, it looks fairly normal.
Okay, and Nilan
got
Gomo's not
it.
caring that he's being held up like.
I got it. The water is getting less, and it's going the wrong way. There's a giant on the other side drinking water.
How close to the water did you get, Lily?
She's just like leaning over, like on the edge, like, you know.
Make a what was the dexterity check?
Oh, schnickadoodles.
You make your. God, dude, you can tell I'm tired. Holy crap!
Oh no.
Poor
Parkour?
guy.
My parkour check.
All right,
Yes,
guys,
make your
more
parkour
RP,
check.
More RP today.
Acrobatics.
No, you
That's acrobatics,
harder.
right?
yes,
I think that was
acrobatics.
Oh gosh.
Okay, well then, if it's acrobatics, I got 16 plus 6.
Yeah,
Advantage or
you're fine.
disadvantage? Or normal?
Normal's fine.
Okay.
You said I'm fine? Are you gonna push me in the river?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm being held. I'm held up like a a kitten.
That's exactly what I imagined. No.
Yep.
Can I see anything in the water?
At Lily's mention, Naoti's going to step very far back away from the water.
Oh, but the
The
giant
dimension
drinking
of
water.
Giant.
The giant drinking water.
Yes.
I mean, a
Well,
giant
I'm sure
big
we
enough to
would've
make the
heard a
river flow
giant.
backwards.
It's the size of a mountain.
We'd see it long before you.
Do I see anything inside the water? I'm gonna look very carefully.
What are you looking for?
Just looking to see if there's anything in the water.
Oh,
I don't have
make a
anything in
perception
particular.
DM,
Perception.
while Gomo's being held up, like I would like to use Mage Hand to try and grab
12.
the objects that are glowing.
12. No. Okay, give me 1 second, Gomo. You
Yep.
don't really see much. It's pretty dirty water. Whatever's going on seems to have stirred up some stuff too, so it's not like you can actually just see right through the bottom.
Ew. Okay.
Okay. Gomo,
Yes.
the first one you. Well, okay, so you can also tell schools of magic, correct? We kind of skipped
Detect
past the part
magic.
with other
No.
things that were going on.
Identify will tell me.
Identify.
Schools
Okay,
of...
I always forget which one. Right.
Oh,
Okay.
hold on.
So
1 second. Sorry. Beer magic. Okay. Yeah. Detect magic does tell me school of magic. Sorry.
and you learn at School of Magic, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, they are abjuration magic.
Both objects.
Both objects.
What are they? What do they look like?
So as you use your mage hand to scoop them up and bring them to you.
Yep.
And you can use the water to kind of, the stream to get rid of the sediment that's around them and everything. And you realize that both trinkets are made of metal.
Okay.
And they have some kind of inscription on them. Other than
they
that,
look
it's
mostly
just
identical.
yes.
Okay. It's abjuration, trinkets made of metal, have conscriptions on them.
Mhm.
Okay.
Inscriptions.
Huh.
Not conscription. Inscriptions.
Inscription. It's like conscription. Okay. I don't recognize the word or the language. I know
second.
common, elvish, and halfling.
I have to ask you a question real fast.
Okay.
So no, you don't recognize the. Well, I mean, it's arcane in nature. You can tell that it was designed deliberately to, like, someone wrote, put these runes and these symbols on here for a specific reason. But other than that, you can just tell it's arcane in nature. And while he's answering my question, what else do you guys want to do?
I don't know what we're doing. Are you still holding Gomo over the water?
Huh?
You're still holding it?
Huh?
Is your arm getting tired?
No.
He's like a bag of grapes.
Yeah.
I'm
no.
strong.
Not with
I
his
have-
+3 strength. No. Be fine.
Probably a standard weight training session for him.
Hey, are you ticklish, Neelon?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my freaking god.
No.
Are you actually asking?
Yes.
He's gonna.
You want Frodo
He's
to
just
hold
gonna
her?
look at you like, really, and say, no.
Oh.
Well,
That would be ill-advised.
What part?
Don't.
Who Naoda Rodon is gonna go. Look, I had the same idea, but I'm not testing my luck this time.
the same idea for.
Was that a
Oh, no.
yeah, grappling.
Oh, grappling Lily. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, but if she starts to go for the tickle, we might need to.
All right. Gomo, real fast. As you're looking at the inscription, and you're trying to figure out what it means, and like I said, you realize it's arcane in nature.
Yeah.
But that's it. You flip it over,
Mm.
and there is a symbol of a sun on it.
Oh, he's working it around in his hands right now, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's got his mate. He's holding one of them up with mage hand. He's like, kind of moving it around, observing it. You probably can see it pretty easily.
Does the language look familiar to me? Considering
Nope.
the sun?
But the sun does. I
But
mean,
the symbol of the sun.
yeah, the symbol of the sun is pretty well known.
That's Aona, right?
Correct.
Like, so the moment Gomo flips it over, just kind of, lets out a little yelp and just drops both coins.
Aha! The hell was that about?
Let me down.
All right, stop.
He's like wiggling.
All
Just
right.
like the cat in the memes
And he's-
channel.
He'll
Mo
put
rushes
him.
over.
He'll put him down.
And Gomo rushes over and picks them back up in his hands.
What is it?
What happened?
And he's like panicking and like kind of like splashing around near the water, like looking for more.
Gomo, talk to us.
They're
You're splashing in the water. I
Yeah.
hate to do it, man, but you got to make an athletics check.
all right.
Oh,
Not bad. 17 plus athletics. Goddamn, that's a strength point, isn't it?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Yep.
Okay, thankfully that's a dex. Okay.
Yeah,
17
that's a
plus
dex.
4, 21.
You're good.
Hey.
He's being like pushed around by water and like struggling, but he's keeping balance and somehow managed to not get swept away.
what are you doing?
Gomo, you need to tell us.
I think these are from. They belong to the clerics, I think.
Clerics?
The clerics from the church.
Your sister.
And at that word, just kind of like goes all limp.
Can we pull him out of the water?
On it.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
What do they look like? Can I see what he has in his hands?
Yeah, he's not like.
And what is it? Coins?
They're just like
trinkets. Like,
yeah, they're
Aren't
bigger
they
than
kinda
coins.
like our coins?
So they're
Are they like our...
they're bigger than coins. They're kind of weighty. They look like it'd be like a medallion, like a medal. You know how like you win like a gold medal. It's fairly big and looks, you know, you can wear it around your chest.
And he's like looking to see if he can find anything else, right? Okay. I wanna go to the edge, to where he was. I'm not gonna get in the water, but I want to dip my tail in there and just feel around for a bit where he was looking. See if I feel anything. Yeah, I'm gonna use my
go.
tail.
Okay, first make your acrobatics check.
Ay, Dios mío, santos, ¿por qué? Okay. Acrobatics, right?
Yeah,
8 plus 6. I can't math.
it's 14.
There we go.
Okay, now make an investigation check.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not Sherlock Holmes. You have to remember that. Investigation, right?
Uh-huh.
7.
So, you're using your tail, and you're kind of feeling around,
Yeah, just feeling around.
and
a fish bite.
you feel there's a lot of things down there.
Like
Could
what?
be, I don't know. You're not just hitting soft ground. Sometimes you're hitting other things, and sometimes you're hitting soft ground. You don't know what they are though.
Can I pull
But
out the things I'm feeling?
you
as long as it doesn't bite me?
you do trip at one point, and you start slipping into the water as you're looking.
Oh, trying to catch myself. Ah.
Ronan would go try to assist.
All right, so you get, Rodon comes and helps you, and you make it back out. But you don't. That's about as you don't fall in, but you didn't get anything out of the water either.
Good thing nothing bit me. Bring out a fish at the end of my tail. Oh shit!
Or something pulled you into the water.
No.
If
That's
your
scary.
tail could pull a fish out, I'd be using you for spear fishing.
What?
Is that something they never take off usually?
Who are you asking?
Gomo?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think so. It's like a. It's. I mean, they use it for a lot of things, right? It's a holy symbol. It's also kind of, to signify their authority. It's like a badge. I mean, no one would just throw it away.
It was pretty chaotic. They could have just lost it while they were escaping.
And who's to say who it belonged to? But it's another lead.
But we didn't see we didn't see anybody on the way down. And
DM,
Yes.
how many days has it been since the T-Rex chomped on Groger and
I think it's been 2.
Rodon?
2 nights.
Yeah, 2 days.
2 days? Okay.
Because that very day we
Um,
camped at the river, and then we crossed, and then we camped, and then now it's the 3rd day.
Okay. Okay. It is the
Maybe.
3rd day though, right?
It's
Night,
been like
day, night, day.
But
Hmm?
No, but Gorno, we wouldn't have passed them because we weren't coming from Oberhaus. We were coming from the city.
And considering right now the water is traveling the opposite direction, it might have come from down.
EM,
Yes.
was it floating the opposite direction when we initially crossed? Or would Rodon have remembered that?
Well, okay, since you're trying to remember it, let's make a history check.
Shit. Was 15 flat.
15 flat. You remember that nothing seemed out of the ordinary. You would think that upon crossing the river, something would have caught your attention, or someone in the group would have noticed it at that point, right? That's what you think, but nothing seemed out of the ordinary at that time.
I don't remember it doing it when we crossed the river earlier. This feels like a relatively new phenomenon.
Well, Bomo, I need a really good description of her.
His eyes are closed, and he puts both his hands, so left and right, his real hands,
Mhm.
forward, and there's glimmering light emanating from his palm, and then it forms into a figure of a halfling girl. Not sure how to best describe. They're like short hair. Not sure if the light would show very much, but like bit of freckles, kind of very, well, maybe a little tomboyish. In what appears to be like a cleric's garment. Basically Gomo's projecting the image of his sister through a minor illusion.
I would like to summon the figurine of wondrous power, the prehistoric bird,
Okay.
and I have done this before. She'd give it a few scratches and just be like, "Can you find her? Or at least let us know if you find any tracks or anything." Gomo, is there anything you wanted to tell her? If she finds her?
Gomo?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Okay.
Shit, he's sad.
Okay. While you're thinking, just a reminder that it can travel up to 50 miles and or 24 hours. And you
Yeah,
can speak
she's-
up to 25 words as your message.
Does Gomo know this? I don't
No.
think
They
I don't think
haven't
Gomo knows
tested-
this
they don't-
restriction.
No, I was just
In-game,
making
they
sure
have no
that
test, yeah.
yeah, Neota knows this. Yeah.
Yeah, because she's knowing her, she's played around with this a bit.
Question. I'm
Yes.
curious. You said either 50 miles or 24 hours? What was the difference?
Well, it depends. Maybe this
If it has
animal.
to keep circling the same area and not
Yeah.
go 50,
Yeah.
then it would
Or
just
maybe
last for a whole
something
day.
happens and it gets caught, and it
Yeah.
can't go farther. It only lasts for 24 hours. It could be. It's it's one or the other.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like a certain person's cat. It never really dies. So if somebody smacks it too hard, it'll just come back. But it's yeah. So it depends on which happens first.
Does
Oh,
Nyota
right.
know of this restriction?
She knows bits and pieces. She doesn't know all of it, but she
Okay.
knows it could go pretty far.
Okay.
She knows about the words though, because they've done this before. If you remember them trying to find Thale with it through the giant city, and you were there for that, I believe.
Indeed. Okay.
Just add a character so that he has a reference of, oh yeah, that thing.
Oh, you're right. She is cute.
Can I smack Neon?
God damn it. God damn it. Okay.
I want to smack Neon for that comment.
Go for it. Just
I'm gonna smack you for that
Yes.
comment.
Back of his head. Just-
She is.
Well, I'm gonna jump.
very
I'm gonna
tr-
jump up so I can smack him in the back of the head because I'm short.
She is attractive, but that's that's not the issue at hand.
God, my smack must have been weak.
I'm
Were
going to
you
do this.
rolling?
Was I supposed to roll for that?
depends on what you're trying to achieve. If you're trying to actually damage him, yes. If you're just doing it like a smack on the back of the head, like
Bad.
now's not the time. Shame on you.
Yeah.
And
The
then no,
second
you don't
one.
need to. Then no,
Yeah.
you don't need to roll for it.
Ow, what? I was saying he was right.
I can't summon it every day, but until we get a for sure answer, I think it's a good way to search for her. instead of making speculations.
Do I say it?
We can
Or-
leave the area. And you
I-
can make
And
it private if you
it
want.
flies off.
Oh.
Was that supposed to happen?
She should know your voice, right?
Yes, I mean,
Well, how about the next time I summon it? That'll give you some time to think, yeah?
What if you said it's happening?
What direction is it going?
It is heading in a western direction.
Western.
So it's flying over the water.
So, in the direction of Warsaw.
Does it look like it's flying in the direction of Warsaw? And or
A
beyond?
little bit north of Warsaw.
But like that side of the river.
Yes, it's heading in
It's-
that direction, just north of Warsaw.
It's
Copy.
going across. It's going across. Do we follow it?
Are we crossing the river again?
Do you want to?
Is that even a question? Is it? Did it find her? What is it doing?
I don't know. Once it goes, it goes. The
Crossing
last
the
time we
river.
followed it, it took us directly to Thale. So,
Then yeah. Tell it to slow down. Like, we're gonna lose it.
Why don't you and Nyoda just dimension door across and we'll try to catch up.
that sounds like a plan.
As she says that, Gomo grabs her wrist and then
Oh.
you feel like gut wrenching, like whirling feeling, like you've just been flipped upside down, but you're like it's like vertigo. And Gomo makes a maximum distance dimension door, so 500 feet across. Directly in the direction of where the I'm assuming like a pterodactyl was flying.
So
Yeah, it's like a fuzzy turn.
as you dimension door
Mm.
and you poof, you guys just barely land on solid ground.
Wet.
You're like a couple feet from the edge.
Yeah. She's gonna climb around the water as fast as possible.
Gomo's already like running, following it.
I'm gonna keep an eye on it with
Yeah.
my ranger tracking abilities.
Second off.
Yep.
Oh, go ahead. What were you gonna say, Rodon?
I have, as a monk, I currently have unarmored movement improvement. You can move along vertical surfaces and across liquids on your turn without falling during the move. How
Yeah.
many key points would it take to cross that river?
Well, what's your movement?
45.
So your normal turn would be 45 at a dash. That's what 90. So 500 divided by 90. That's 5-ish. So 5. So 4 key points, because it's your regular move and then 4 more.
He could also use so if he uses Step of the Wind, if that's like a bonus action thing, he could also use his action to dash a second time.
There
So he
you
could
go.
triple his
So
movement.
you probably would only have to use it
Ah.
2 times then to do the total. Like
Smart.
one time would get you almost there, but you'd have to do another one to get the rest of the way. So yeah, 2.
So what's that about Sonic?
I will use those 2 key points to follow them across the river.
Yeah.
You're too
He
slow.
literally just runs
Rodon
across
just gonna
the water.
Sonic Jesus across this thing.
Yep.
How do we get it across? Oh.
So as he runs, as you say that, and he starts running across, you see like waves go across, like from his feet behind him, like in a V.
Fucking,
God,
he
that looks
just,
so cool. Probably.
Damn.
if anyone looks back, Neelon just throws his arms up like, this is exactly what I was talking about. And just jumps into the river.
Okay, Nayoda,
Oh
I need
my
you to
God.
make a con save
Ooh.
I have no way to cross.
since you were just dimension doored across with no warning. Just whoop, you were just gone.
Nausea. Just
I'm assuming because I know that doesn't break because
Yeah.
the bird is not concentration, so that's not the problem. It's
Yeah,
probably
a,
me
con-
throwing
a,
up.
a constitution save. Yes, please.
Yeah. As I assume I'm getting dragged still. Constitution saving.
Is it +1?
Okay, I thought so. That's a 19, so 20.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah. So as you make
Keep it
it,
up.
that stomach is pretty. It's you're feeling very nauseous, but nothing comes out. You're good.
I can keep up with him, at least.
So, Neelon jumps in. That leaves Groger and Liliola.
Groger's just gonna go over to Lily and he's gonna kneel down and say,
it's
"You
happening.
can get
It's
on my
happening.
back."
Oh god damn it.
Oh god, it's this again.
Oh my god.
You are the
I'm sorry, what did you say? The seagulls were talking, I didn't hear you.
Mine.
Ship!
What was that?
Groger would just kneel down in front of her and say, "You can get on my back. I'll carry you across."
Are you going to run across the river like Rodan?
Yes.
You can do that?
Yes.
Everybody is so cool. Alright, so she's just gonna get on his back and let's go!
Oh, I think I'm out of range.
Okay.
Can I not use bardic inspiration to inspire Groger to Princess
You
Carrier
went
instead?
500 feet!
Princess Carrie!
Oh my god.
Ah.
Nope.
I love how lavender tea's getting in the water.
Oh my god.
So backpack Lily, hold on for your life.
And it is from that day that river has been
Oh.
renamed to.
I can be
Oh
a
my
backpack
God.
as you run.
So you need to spend your 2 key points, but I also need you
Oh.
as you're running across.
Oh.
I'm gonna need 2 rolls from you.
No.
I need an acrobatics check,
No.
which should be fine for you.
No.
But then yes, and then I also just want a strength check from you
No.
for holding Liliola as you
We're gonna
super speed your way
drown.
across.
You
Not
are
that
literally
heavy.
carrying another human
We're
being.
gonna
What did you think was gonna happen?
drown.
Don't let go.
Okay. What was the
You're
first
running on the top
one?
of the water.
Acrobatics.
Okay.
Ah, you're fine. You got a +8.
Yeah.
Is that a
3
one?
plus 8.
Oh.
God damn it.
Okay. Now, how about your strength roll?
No.
Please tell me you have DM inspiration.
I do.
Groger does have DM inspiration. Yes.
Can I use that to help?
You can use it whenever you want.
Inspire.
It's like you.
Let's see.
Okay, well- Oh
Now
god. let me
Groger
do
is a
this.
human just yes.
Oh god, what's my
Lily grabbing him by the ears and
plus
just
6? Oh fuck me! It's a 4 plus 6. No.
Okay. You're
wonderful.
gonna re-roll it?
Can I do that with DM inspiration?
Yes. You can re-roll it if
Yes.
you want.
Okay.
It's advantage.
or fail forward.
It's up to you. However you want to do it.
I will use my DM inspiration to.
I'm picturing like David Hasselhoff in the SpongeBob movie.
Yes. That's.
I was thinking that. I wasn't gonna
Yeah.
say anything, but okay.
God
Yes.
damn it.
Oh god.
Twice
Oh
now.
god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. 15 plus 6.
Okay, so
That's not so bad.
as
My
you're
acrobatic.
as you're running across, you're realizing that to run across the water like this, not only does it take a lot of speed and concentration, but you have to, some of your ki has to be moved down towards your feet to keep you above the water, otherwise you'll start sinking in. And as you're running across, and your mind starts to wander of like, okay, I got to make sure she doesn't fall. This is going on, da 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 da. You start realizing that you start slowly, like, almost sinking into the water as you're running across. But luckily, as you start realizing this, you're able to reform your concentration and make it the rest of the way across.
Oh god. I
Don't
just
worry, I'm holding
imagine
on
they
tight.
finally get across and he's just like actually out of breath.
Or
Was I-
Uh,
or
was I
he's
heavy?
carrying her on his back, so the boobs touch and he just loses concentration.
Oh, I forgot about that.
If you weren't gonna use your DM inspiration, you would have been like the boat in the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie where you slowly start sinking down into the water as you're running.
Lord.
Lily would have made it out the other end and just walked off.
You okay?
So as
That's funny.
they sprint past Neilon, who's actually swimming, you just hear him go, "Mother!"
So-
golden.
As you say that, you realize that not only are they going past you, but you're getting pulled and carried downstream? Question mark. Even though downstream is not the normal way.
Down is up.
So
Up,
yes. So I need you to. You're going to be doing an athletics check, as you are carrying quite a bit of armor as you're swimming across this water.
Oh man.
Okay. I'm doing an athletics.
Athletics check, yeah.
Athletics is where the fuck is it? +7. All right. That's a natural 20.
Wow.
Oh, thank
So,
goodness. I was
you're-
hoping we wouldn't have to homeward bound you.
Oh man.
Sassy the cat. Yay.
So you're swimming across. That happens, and once you realize, like, you're watching them kind of go past you, and that's when you realize that you're not aimed at the right in the area you thought you were. So you have to kind of redirect yourself at an angle, and you're fine. Once you get out of the water, you realize you're not that far from them, so you're fine.
I was actually gonna use my inspiration to get advantage, but
You're
Oh,
a little
boy.
winded. You're a little winded, but you're all right. That was a long shrimp. That was a long swim.
I'm gonna hug Groger, like still on his back, and be like, "You're amazing, Groger." Nah, I'm pressing myself up against your back.
I appreciate it.
You okay? I'm gonna jump off. I think I'm heavy.
It is not your weight, Miss Lily. I just took more concentration than I originally anticipated. But I am okay.
Should Neelan be on shore by now? Is he all winded too?
just like
It actually takes him a little bit longer, but yes.
once he does, you see him like slamming his fingers into the dirt and into the soil, pulling himself out. Just what
Do you need a break?
the fuck?
So as he pulls himself out of the mud, because you got to remember the water level's down, so there's lots of mud and dirt and everything. So he climbs out and he is filthy, but it's
Dirty.
also interesting that the tattoo on his arm is fairly clean.
How?
Aww.
Did she say that out loud? Out loud? How?
Maybe yes.
Magic. Let's go.
Okay, let's go, you two. She's just gonna start walking forward. I feel fine.
I hope you saw which way they went.
It's okay. I can smell Gomo and his cinnamon rolls.
Actually, I feel like with their despite their tiny little legs, Gomo's booking it. I feel like they're pretty far.
Which Rodon is right on his heels, by the way. He just basically was like, yeah, he crossed the river, and if Gomo was going, he's just in pursuit.
Yeah, Naota's looking up, so she's not paying attention to where they're going. She's holding on to Gomo for that reason, so that he can steer them. She's paying attention to her.
The thing?
Yeah.
The thing.
Yeah, so she's not looking where she's going. She's hoping Gomo will guide her for that one.
Gomo's basically running with his like head looking up in the sky.
So he's not really paying attention to where he's going. He's just following the bird.
Yep.
Which also means, Naota, you're looking up at the bird as well. So you guys are basically just following the bird. No one's really paying attention to where you're going.
It's like chasing chasing a kite, you know, just
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure we're just running, just trying to catch up at this point, boys.
Okay, so Rodon is following them, which wouldn't take much for you to be. So you probably would have ran across the water and caught up to them in no time. So you're probably with them. That wouldn't be hard for you. The other ones, if you were waiting for Neelon to get there, you guys definitely would have fallen behind. So you essentially split the party.
Well, we're gonna try to follow them the best we can. I mean, none of us are trackers, but we're gonna try. With the power of love and friendship, we'll find them.
Can I roll perception to see if maybe I can spot them? So
You're going to try to look for. You're going to try to spot them.
because I don't know how far ahead they are, so I don't know if I'm gonna do a perception check.
Go ahead.
To see,
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for the moment the three of them smack into a tree.
You'll see the birds suddenly a whole flock of birds just fly up.
That's
in
what
the
I was gonna
distance.
say.
That's how you find
Over
them.
there.
It's like, oh, they're over there.
It's a flat 11.
So once Neelon reaches the shore, and you start looking around for any sign of your companions, you don't see them in sight.
Oh shit.
So you are now on the side of Worcester. You are not at Worcester. It is a little. You can see it far, kind of a little bit in the distance. It's between it and where you are. It's open, and behind you, about another 100 feet or so, is a tree line. And they were heading in the direction of, like I said, west-northwest is the last known direction they were heading. And not that far from where you are in that direction is a tree line. So they would be heading into the woods.
So are we just going to run in there blind, or how are we doing this, Neelon?
Groger would point in the direction that they seem to be going in. It's it seems like they were heading this way.
Okay. So what I want to do is, as we start going, I want to try. I'm no tracker, but I'm hoping that I could be perceptive enough to see, if I see any feet prints or broken branches or anything like that, so we can know we're going the right way.
That would be a survival check.
Fuck. Okay. 18 plus 2.
Ooh, look at you. Okay, so as Groger points out the direction, you go, okay, I'm going to look in that direction, and you start looking around, and you start noticing some tracks from two smaller tracks going in a direction that you're looking for, and then also some bigger Rodon-sized tracks also in that direction.
We're going this way, guys. She's gonna take off running.
All right.
All right.
All right.
I'll take off too.
Yep. Same.
Okay. So, Gomo, I need you to make a. Let's see. You're watching the bird and following it, right?
Yep.
So go ahead and make a. Let's just do a perception check.
Can that be with advantage since Naota's watching too?
Not this time. Normally I wouldn't go against something, but you're watching the bird. This is to see if he can watch the bird and where he's going at the same time.
Okay, I see. That was fair.
Okay. Gonna roll. 15 plus 6.
Okay. Yeah. So as you're
on a
watching the bird
roll.
and
Pun intended. Go ahead.
I was waiting for that. I was like, oh my god, really? So yeah, so you're able to watch the bird and make sure you don't hit any trees. You're not stumbling over twigs and rocks and everything. So able to keep up with it fairly well.
Cool.
So you do notice though with that roll, as you're watching this thing fly, it starts turning towards the north.
Okay.
I'm assuming you guys are gonna follow it.
Yep. Well, Gobo is, unless Naoda like tries to stop him or something.
No, Naota just has her she's holding on to Gomo's hand just so that they don't lose each other. Because if they lose the group, she can easily find the group. She just doesn't want to lose him.
Okay.
All right. So, so you guys are following that. I just want another we're gonna call Group B, the one that's behind. If I can get you guys someone over there to do another survival check. This is gonna go on. So we'll just say this is going on for a little bit where they're running and then you guys are trying to catch up.
Oh,
Who's got the highest survival?
I mean, I have a +4.
Nope.
Look at y'all.
Okay.
Metagaming. Just think you just go, oh, this person might be good, and then do it.
It's like cheaters.
Not great.
That's a 2 + 4.
That's what you get.
All right, so right. So as you guys, I like how he's like, even though he's part of that group that's gonna get screwed, he's like, that's what you get for cheating.
Look,
You roll it, Dad. You roll for survival then.
I'm
You know
not
what,
good
though?
at it. That's
Oh my
why.
God.
That's why I
it's
did
not
it.
cheating though. It's not
Oh,
cheating
fucking
because she
troll.
volunteered before I asked.
That is
Anyways, so as you guys are following this trail, you do lose it. You lose the trail, and it just gets thick for a little bit, the underbrush, and it takes you about a couple more minutes, and before you pick up the trail again, and you can follow it. So, Group A, as you're following this flying creature, at one point it seems to slow down, kind of go around a little circle, and then kind of goes down into the trees just in front of you, and you lose sight of it as it goes down in under the tree line. But you can see, you can get a general idea of where it landed, where it went down.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, are we
I'm just
like
keeping up with
properly
Gomo.
in the woods again now, or like
Yes.
is it okay?
Yep.
Any of this burnt?
No,
Okay.
none of it is burnt.
Okay.
You guys aren't that far in. It hasn't been that much. It hasn't really been
Oh.
that
Okay.
long, and you guys have been following for miles or anything. It's
Gotcha.
been maybe a mile, if that.
Okay. I was just
Before
curious
it
because I
landed.
remember when we were coming down from Arden Run, some of the forest
There was a burn.
like it might
Yep,
have been burnt.
there was a lot. Yep, yeah. So this is not burnt. And like I said, you guys didn't go that far before it slowly circled and then seemingly landed.
Okay.
Okay. She'd just follow Goma.
All right, so you guys, so Goma, if you're looking for it, I would like you to make an investigation check for me. See if you can find it.
Oof. That's a 3 plus 6, 9.
369.
Yep.
Okay, so
369.
as you're fairly confident and like, no, it had to have been around this area.
Couldn't have been that far. It was like right here.
Yeah, but you don't see it anywhere.
He's way too like tunnel vision, so he's like searching and then searching the same area again. Like he's just going in circles.
What I do in the hunter when I get lost.
Um,
All right. So you guys are searching for this thing, and a good 10 minutes pass, and there's no sign of it. Seems like you lost the trail.
where is it? Naira, where did it go?
Can I see if I can sense it? Or
Sure,
if
you can
I
try.
Noticed? Yeah.
You want to make animal handling for me?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Your
Let me
specialty.
say 5 plus 8.
All right. So with 13,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of reach out for your senses, and you're thinking like, what would this animal do? Where could it be? But to no avail. You don't seem to find it. Can't sense it, unfortunately.
Couldn't have gone too far. I saw it land here too. Rodon, I know it's silly, but you were taller. Did you have a better line of sight over the trees?
I think I might be able to do you one better.
Hmm?
He's going to dash up a tree.
Oh.
All right. She just literally just gonna run at a tree and then just run right up it.
I can do vertical surfaces with that same movement thing.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
All right.
he's basically just gonna jump and start going up.
Yeah, 5e monks are balanced, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
totally.
All right. So
Why
You
did,
just
why did we need
run
a
up a
raft
tree.
on the river again?
he didn't have all the. He wasn't all that cool at that time, like he is now. Okay, so you run up this tree. You get pretty high up to one, pretty much in the tree line, as much as far as the tree limbs will allow you before they get too small to start to carry your weight.
Mario double jump.
So go ahead and make a perception check to see if you can see anything. Wow, nice.
18 plus 5, 23.
Damn.
So, as you're up top and you're looking around, you see quite a few birds. And also, as you're looking, you start noticing a couple 100 feet away, some of the, it looks like there's like dead spots in the trees. And then as you start looking out a little more, you can start seeing there's like, it's like patches that you can make out in the trees ahead of you, or the path that you're currently going. There's just splotches of dead trees and dead vegetation.
Does it look like fire? Or... like, were they burned, or are they just dead?
They look like they're dead. It's, I don't know if you've ever seen this, like where like it's not like an instant cutoff, right? It's not like live tree, dead. It's like a fade, a gradual fade from like dead, from live, and it just like, you know, things start turning brown, and then it's like, you know, a little more brown, and then leaves are gone. So yeah, but there's patches of that.
Can trees be undead?
Don't tempt fate.
Let's not dwell.
I'm thinking Lord of the Rings
That's out of
now.
character. I'm just like.
I've seen Evil Dead.
Sorry. Moving on.
Oh my god, that is
so-
amazing, by the way.
Oh, God damn it.
He'd look around for a little bit, but he saw a bunch of birds, but he didn't see like a pterodactyl thing.
Well, you saw a lot of creatures that are flying creatures. You couldn't make out if anything or any of them were the one that you were specifically looking for. Also, considering that you were chasing them, not necessarily looking at this bird thing and.
Do you see anything?
I see a bunch of birds. There's also some patches of dead wood up ahead.
It's worth checking out.
He'd climb back on down and basically just go. I mean, I don't see any other choice. If that's direction, I couldn't see any sign of it.
Probably good to have a wide sweep. It might have dipped down lower for a different reason besides landing. So.
All right. Group B.
See.
So after following this trail for a little while, probably about 30 minutes, you still have not come across the rest of your team. I would like someone on the group to make another survival check.
I'll do it. Uh, 10 plus 2, 12.
All right. So, as you're following and you're starting to question, like, man, where are they? And you start looking around and trying to get a feel for where you're at and everything. You notice that the tracks that you're following don't look like the same tracks you were following before. Matter of fact, these ones, while they're similar in the fact that there's a group of tracks, now that you look, you realize that there's quite a few of them. There's about 6 or 7 tracks, not 3.
What do they look like?
They all look like they're weighted, different sizes, but they're humanoid. There's no clawed ones or anything. They're wearing shoes or boots of some fashion.
Why am I not a good tracker at this point? I can see whether they're fresh. Guys, I think we're going the wrong way.
What makes you say that?
Well, I'm looking at the tracks and I don't think Gomo, Nyoda, and Rodan would make 7 sets of feet.
Seven?
Yes.
So, if we're not going the right way, then which way do you think it is? Or which way do you think they went?
I don't know. I'm gonna be looking around, see if I can see, like, any hint of where they might have gone.
Yeah, make a perception check for me.
Okay. 19 plus 10?
Okay, so As you're looking around, you're not seeing you're not seeing them, and you're not sure where they could have gone from this particular point that you're at. However, you do, as you're looking around, you're kind of moving around a little bit in the area, trying to look around. You start seeing some of the footprints start getting kind of erratic, and they start kind of like, they're not all single file, they're not all going in the same direction. They start moving around, and they're facing different directions and everything. And some of them go off to the left, some of them go straight. They kind of go in all different directions for a little bit. And you start noticing like little pieces of tattered clothing. You do see a weapon, and this is all a little off into away from where you're at right now.
I'm gonna go over there to where I see the clothes and the weapon, and like pick up the cloth and like the weapon and be like, "Does this look familiar to anybody?"
I'll take a look at it.
Okie dokie. Take a look at it. Let's do an investigation check.
I know weapons. I'm not good at that though. Investigation, you said?
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's a -1.
Oh.
4 minus 1, 3.
Yeah, they don't look familiar. I mean, it looks like a sword, and it looks like cloth.
I really think we are going the wrong way. I'm
gonna pop Divine Sense just to see if there's any weirdness, because we are getting into the Zambi territory. Or I'm afraid we are.
There's
Okay.
like no. While he's doing that, there's like no blood on the cloth or anything, is there?
Not that you can see. Just looks like
Okay.
tattered clothing, cloth of some sort.
Okay.
You don't.
It's up
You
to
don't
60
sense.
feet.
Yeah, you don't sense anything around you. You don't. Yeah.
Should I yell about their names? See if they yell back?
We're too close. I wouldn't advise that.
At this point, we're lost.
And could Groker like go up one of the trees to see if he can like spot anything?
Sure. Great monks think alike.
Yep, I was just about to say.
You're gonna be like, "Oh hey, what's up?" Just from over the treetops.
Oh hi! They're just waving to each other
Oh,
from
there
different
you
trees.
How's it going, neighbor?
All right.
Oh,
So-
hi, Mark.
You do a similar thing as Rodon, even without knowing it. You run up this tree, and you look around, and you don't see much of anything. It looks like a normal forest from up here.
Would I be
You can make a
able-
perception check if you'd like.
I could try. Let me try different dice. This one's being rude to me right now.
Send that one to the
Dice
dice jail.
But it's my big one.
Too bad.
Straight to jail.
That was a lot of rolls.
That's a lot of damage.
How good is your perception?
What's
that
the
you have to roll that
combined?
many
What's the
dice?
combined rolls of those?
Right?
Like 7.
Oh fuck me! That's a nat one.
Oh no.
I didn't mean it.
As you're up there and you're looking around, a bird poops right in your eyes.
Straight to jail. Straight to jail. How the fuck
Guess
do I
what
open this thing? I'm
Guess what
so
we're
upset.
having for lunch?
You think
You
you
see it
catch
here, folks. You see it right here. Putting you right in the fucking jail. How dare you? I'm so... So he's just trying to look for his friends, and this fucking asshole burned shit in his fucking face.
Yep.
He kind of just like freezes, and he's like, ugh.
Oh no.
He like,
Wow. What
he's
a
like
shitty
afraid to
situation.
like. He just. He just tears off more of his cloth.
Why be naked, man?
He's running out of belt, but you know what? It's fine.
You need to get this boy some clothes.
He just cleans
The,
off
the
his
world
face,
is
and he's
playing
like,
strip. The world is playing strip roulette with him, and it's winning.
he just climbs down, and he just looks like he kind of disgusted.
Are you okay?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay. What are we gonna do? Should we follow? Well, these tracks are pretty erratic.
Do they meet up again at some point?
I have never had to search for anyone before. All I've ever done was search for houses to hit.
I'll try and go for survival. I'm gonna use my DM inspiration.
Okay. And what you survival for? What? Just to follow the tracks, or to see if you can find more tracks, or what are you looking for?
Trying to discern two small sets of tracks with a larger
Okay.
set of tracks.
Got it.
Basically, just trying to see like which ones veer off. That hopefully is our group. Ah, drop the dice. Oh well, I'll find that in a minute. That's a 2, no, and that's a 17.
All right. So,
Yahoo!
as you're looking at the tracks, trying to figure out if you can find which ones might belong to your group, and if so, which direction they go.
Mhm.
You do find a set of halfling tracks, and you do find a set that could be Rodon tracks, but that's it. And they do seem to go off together towards Warser. But it's not 3 sets, it's just 2.
I went the 17. Shit. Well, I've got these ones. One big, one small. Not our team, though. At least I don't think so.
Hold on. I'm gonna take the book out.
Okay.
See if I have like. First of all, see if I got any, messages in the DM.
Maybe slide in them DMs? No.
God.
Oh man.
Nothing from your pen pal.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna flip through the pages and see like I don't know anything about magic in real life and in game, so let's see like maybe like is there anything that we can use like a tracking spell or anything like that? So like I'm saying that as I'm flipping through the book.
Yes.
Hmm.
I think.
What would it be called?
Locate something. I've seen it used. I don't remember what it is though.
Locate. Do I find anything in the book that might be like a tracking spell?
Give me a second. I'm looking at something.
It wasn't used on a person. It was a thing, but you could track it from ways.
Is that thing that they're following that Nyoda used, is it considered a thing? Because we could ask for that.
Okay,
I
so
don't know. If anything, try for Gomo's bag.
Oh, good
I
idea.
need you to do an arcane roll for me.
Oh, Daitaki mushrooms. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that works. I missed the tower. I missed the tower, but I'll still take that. It's you said arcane, right? It's a
Arcane.
10. So it's 10 plus 1. That's 11. That's not really
Okay.
anything.
So, as you're flipping through the pages, and you said, isn't there some kind of like locate spell or anything? As you're flipping, for some reason, one of them stands out to you.
Okay.
You can't understand literally any of it, but for some reason, you're not sure why, but something's telling you that has something to do with locating something.
Not gonna let them know I can't read this. I'm gonna try this one. Try.
Okay,
Button to activate this.
so I need you to roll arcane for me again.
Don't miss the tower. 14.
Okay, so as you're looking at this thing and you're just thinking to yourself, try, work, what the hell am I doing? That's what you're thinking. Neelan and Groger, you guys you start hearing her speak in this language. Makes no sense. It's gibberish. And Lily, you're just sitting there going like, nothing's happening. Why is this not working? But the other two, you start seeing purple glyphs and runes start like coming from the pages around her. And they kind of start floating around her for a second. And right then, Lily, you get a searing pain right between your eyes. So much so that you drop the book and you fall to your knees. And the rest of you, obviously, that you see this and the glyphs disappear.
Oh, Groger's immediately, he's just like, Lily! And he's gonna run over to her. Or he's gonna go over to her and he's like, are you alright?
Whoa.
Oh. That hurts.
What was that?
I don't know. Oh.
All right. Hey.
Neelan will pick up the book if she dropped it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my head.
Is this the... Do I recognize it as Mav's book?
Oh. Well, you recognize it as the book that you guys have been carrying and they've been looking at the whole time. But other than that, you don't recognize anything about it.
Okay.
I mean, there's no discerning images or anything that's on it that I could think of that would stand out to you specifically.
I half imagine Lily to have like scribbled on Mav's book with crayon
Yeah, on the front, like.
and like the B's backwards. You know?
I mean, Neelan, if there's
How did
something
you know
that
my spelling's wrong?
if there's something that you're thinking of that I'm not catching, you can DM me real fast if you'd like.
Like B-U-K.
Am I still in pain?
No, it does fade away.
Is there anything on my face?
Embarrassment. That's it.
Oh, okay. Okay, because the area that's hurting is supposed to be where the third eye is, so that's the only reason why
Yeah.
I was asking.
You're right. That is where it's supposed to, where it was hurting. Right between your eyes.
Hello, card reading.
Groger's in your
So
basement.
Right.
he's not looking in it, but he's just kind of looking over it. Just
Oh, that didn't work. Nothing happened.
please tell me this isn't the book.
Dun dun dun.
Yes, it's the book that I carry with me and write in.
You know what I mean.
Yes, it's the book.
All right. He'll pass it back. So what happened with that? And
I
he's
was-
like pointing at like his own forehead.
I don't know, it just started hurting. I was pretty sure this was a locate spell. So I was trying to do it, but well, I don't really have that much magic, so I guess it didn't work. Oh, my voice is disappearing. Excuse me. I don't know. I don't know.
If you want to use the magic, you have to pay the toll.
Oh, this is going against my better judgment. He's going to take like 10 steps away.
Okay.
Did you tell me not to do that?
Yeah, but we're running out of options.
Okay. Gomo.
Yes, sir.
You didn't hear jack shit. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, even with the big old ears.
I'll tell you what. We'll roll for it. So perception, I guess.
Okay. That's
Oh
pretty
shit.
good. Okay, 17 plus 6. 23.
All right. Damn it.
Them big old ears.
20s can still fail. Like, not 20s.
No, I know
Oh,
they can.
absolutely.
But I'm not the DM that has a number in his head and then just makes it higher because you passed it.
Oh.
So
You set the bar pretty low then, huh?
well, it was 20. So yeah, you may or may not have heard something, and it sounded kind of like your name,
Whoa.
but it was really far away.
Wait, did you hear that?
Should I roll?
I don't.
No,
I was
you
looking
didn't hear it.
around, like
Not doing that again.
I don't know which
I
direction.
want to make sure. Do you want to go to
Hell-
the darkened?
Go to the what?
The what Rodon was saying. There's dead pieces of the forest.
We can check it out, but no, wait. I swear I heard someone. It was someone screaming?
Well, we did leave the others, but that doesn't sound like them. Especially with Neelan. You wouldn't do that.
No, you're right.
Maybe if we get to one of the dead pieces, we could send up a flare. Using your fire spell or something like that.
Oh, forest.
That's
Flare!
true. We do need
Flare,
them to-
you're right.
What? Yeah. Especially since it's about to get dark. We don't want to lose
Is
them.
it getting
but-
dark? DM?
I mean, it was
Afternoon.
noon. It's afternoon. Yeah.
Okay.
Been a couple hours.
At least before it gets dark. We don't want to lose them.
True. I don't think we want to be lost out here after dark.
No, and I don't know for sure how long my gem lasts.
Well, it could be, but
and I can't. I don't want to lose the team, but I don't know how long it'll last, and I can't cast it again for a few days. The call is yours.
All right. So what's the plan, guys?
Should we regroup with the rest of the group and see if more eyes will help us find it?
I don't think we'll be able to find this place again. I certainly can't. We're just following the what is it called?
I've just
Birdie. I was just following Birdie.
yeah. Then we'll send up a flare and we'll have them find us, and we'll keep looking.
I'll stay here. I'm just gonna keep looking around here. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Where it landed. There's gotta be a trace.
Well, no, none of us have fire. You have the flare.
Well, I technically have the sacred flame, but I don't know how well that would last. Or how well that'd show up.
You go find the clearing with Rodon. I'll look for Birdie. Besides, I have the tracking. I could probably find you guys again.
Well,
Oh, I do not like that idea.
It's better than leaving our team without a tracker. Ran off on them.
I suppose, but I still don't like the idea of, well, either one of you on your own.
Oh,
Okay. I'm gonna try now, Nilan, okay?
I hope they hear us. Yeah, make it quick.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy and like be like, "Hey, where are you guys?"
Oh my
God. I was thinking that I didn't want to say anything. Yes. Yes.
yeah. Well, you don't have to say anything, but you definitely heard it. So all three of you guys heard that.
God!
What
Damn it.
direction?
Yeah, what direction?
I just want
Every
to point out
direction.
Goker was right next to him, and his ears are probably ringing.
Oh yeah. Oh, he was extremely
Perception
loud.
check to see where it might have come from?
Hopefully, Gomo yells back. He got this. He should have the same skill as me.
All right, you can roll. Yeah, go ahead and you can roll actually, we're gonna make this survival because it's like, out here. It just everything seems to come from every direction, but maybe you can kind of discern where it's coming from.
All right.
Also, I just want to make a note. The longer we wait, the more agitated Neelan gets, and like he's like fiddling with the hilt of his sword, and just like
Aw.
looking around.
Don't stab me.
11 plus 1, 12.
With the 12, no, you can't. Can't figure out where it's coming from, but you definitely know you heard it.
Oh. Well, I guess that answers that question.
Oh, okay. So that was the rest of the party. Oh.
Yeah, but I'm starting to get a little worried. Everything sounds and feels like the same, no matter which way you look.
I was hoping it was someone else, but
Gomo, you go with Rodon to a clearing, fire up a flare. Every chance I get, I am going to summon Birdie, and I am going to keep searching for her if we don't find her today.
okay, thanks.
I'm gonna keep looking, okay?
Okay.
You just get the rest of the team back together.
Gomo's gonna take his backpack off and just like dump the contents and like start emptying out his pockets. Look like take an inventory super quick, see what he still has. Oh, by the way, in the bag of holding, does it have any residual like the purple goop stuff still in it?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Damn. Maybe the bagman cleaned it up.
So how is that, guys? I'm pretty sure they heard me all the way back in Oakhurst.
Yeah, that's honestly kind of what I'm afraid of. He's just looking around. We're making a lot of noise in, as far as I understand, a danger zone.
Make a perception check.
Me?
Sure. Since you're looking around.
Okay.
Okay.
No. That's 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're kind of looking around, but you're looking around, not really looking at anything as you're saying that.
I mean, if there's still undead around, I can take care of it, but we may get swarmed.
We'll be fine.
I wish I had that kind of optimism.
Now just sit back and wait for the others to give us a sign.
And right when they're doing that, Gomo's gonna take his wand and kind of hold it up like a trumpet, aim it up at the sky, and he's gonna cast Minor Illusion and speak into it. We're over here!
I knew he would do that. Where did it come from?
Where? It came from more north from you guys.
And immediately after, Gomo's gonna twirl his wand around like he did before. And it's making little whistling noises. The tip of it is starting to glow, and he's gonna point it upwards and then fire off. Cast Firebolt
Okay.
up into the sky. It has
And-
120-foot range,
Okay.
so it's just firing firebolt up into the sky. Like a flare.
And you also hear a familiar sound.
Dear God, please no.
Yes.
Who's heard that?
Pretty much everybody heard it, but Team A, you heard
Yes.
it fairly close. But Team B, you heard it as well. Just sounded very like it was kind of like everywhere. Like, you know, it's getting, the direction is getting muted by the trees around you, so it just kind of sounds like it's coming from everywhere.
Shit.
We should hurry.
Can we spot the flare?
Yes, if you make a perception check.
Fuck!
Oh God. I'm gonna roll.
I'll roll too.
13 flat.
Okay.
4 flat.
14 plus 10!
All right, Liliola. You see a flare, and you also hear Gomo will answer you. Along with that T-Rex. And in response to that T-Rex, you hear another call from another dinosaur. More towards your direction.
Okay, let's
But
go.
a little bit more to the west of you. And from there you hear another call. And another call. And so you're hearing these calls like they're calling to each other
All
in
around
different
us?
directions. Yes, different directions around you. Not from the direction you came. Most of them from the north and the east, if you recognize where they come from at all.
Okay. I know where they are. We should hurry up and keep our eyes peeled, because I don't know where those sounds are coming from.
Do you point out the flare?
Yes. With my hands, horns, and tails, that way.
All right, go. And he'll start taking off in that direction.
Let's go, Nicky boy.
Does she
God.
actually say that?
Yes.
He like takes a second to process how she said that. And he's like, right, and just runs.
Are you trying to break him? Like,
Maybe.
All right. So you guys are Team B is running towards Team A, and with that we will take a break.
Oh my god.
Fuck!
Wonderful. All right. We shall be
Yeah.
right.
yeah,
We'll be
baby.
back. Taking quick bio
We'll
break.
be back.
Don't go
Enjoy
anywhere.
the art. Join the Discord.
It's a TPK inbound.
Scream in the meme
You
channel with us.
remember you belong to me.
No, seriously, join the Discord. There's a lot of shenanigan that goes on in there that you're missing out on.
So many memes.
Shenanigans! Everybody's putting the wrong link.
Social exclamation point.
We're failing so hard. All right, we rolled on that one there. Okay, we'll be back, guys.
We'll be back.
And welcome back.
I'm so scared.
As you should be.
You're
So,
scared.
Here we
Two
go.
tiny people are together.
Group B is running in the direction of what they think is Group A. They heard Gomo. They saw something in the sky. That's the direction they're running.
I don't like the what they think part.
Group A. What are you doing after hearing a series of roars in multiple directions, one seemingly pretty close to you?
Panic. I mean, it seems to be the appropriate response, no?
Yeah, Naota's.
You know what I
Going
think
to
should be the
think.
appropriate response? I should change the music.
Oh,
Having
Why'd
this
you have to say
peaceful while undergoing sheer terror.
I know.
here we go.
It's internalized.
Here we go. Ooh,
There we
spooky
go.
music.
That's a little more.
Hey, yeah, ominous.
Rodon is creeped out, but he would be like, okay, set that up. We shouldn't go too far, though.
Yeah, that's the only problem. If we're quiet, even if we veer off just a little bit, as long as we're quiet, we should be okay. But I don't think we should stay in the same exact spot. We just need to keep an eye out for them. If we find them first, fine.
Just wishing you knew which direction they might be coming from. At least we could run to them instead of running away and...
How fast can you get us both up a tree again? We'd see them for sure. Those things wouldn't be thinking we're in a tree. Plus, we'd see any massive T-Rexes coming our way. Right?
Rodon will grab one of each of their hands and go up.
Just pull us by the wrist.
Okay. Well, you wouldn't be able to do. Well, all right. So you do both at the same time.
Oh, you have a backpack, right?
Yes, I do.
Baby backpack, hurry. One in the front, one in the back.
Speaking of backpack, Gomo's putting all his effects back in his backpack. Stuffing.
Naota's actually just gonna
Oh,
climb in
then-
her backpack, so he can
then-
just hold the backpack.
Okay, yeah, so he'll hold the backpack then, and he'll wait for Gomo to finish.
He's
Alright.
doing it very haphazardly, but it's not it's not very fast. He keeps like stopping
eventually-
and looking around.
Perception check if you'd like.
11 plus 6. 17.
Okay. As you're looking around and you're trying to pay attention for dinosaurs, one thing you do notice is you're kind of like anticipating drums, but there aren't any.
Oh. No drums. Okay.
All right. So he finishes up putting his things in his bag.
Yep.
And we lose
You've
somebody.
lost the nice. There he is. She is.
There they are.
Yes.
What-
You're back.
Was it both of us?
No, it was just you.
Okay.
It was
I'm
just
here.
being silly. Okay. Yeah, so Gomo finishes up putting the stuff in, and you are going to bring them up a tree, Rodon?
Yep.
All right.
Maybe not the whole 45 feet, but at least up a couple branches, if possible.
You grab both of them, and you start to run, and you realize that this is really hard and you are not used to carrying the weight of 2 of them. You can try with acrobatics.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and try it.
Okay.
Heck, 4 + 2.
Yeah. You don't even get to, like, you just start pulling and you immediately realize, like, that this isn't going to work. So you don't even try to go up the tree.
Yeah. I might be able to do this one at a time, but
Gomo first.
okay with that? Alright, then you first, Gomo.
All right.
Hoist up, and 1 trying to go up.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another acrobatics check.
8 + 2.
10. Okay. You're able to run up the tree, but you don't make it as far as you were hoping before you hit the stop. And luckily, there is one of the lower branches that you can get to.
Okay, well that's up at least. We can bring Neota up at least to this branch will be good. And then probably be able to climb a little bit further, bring you guys up. Can't be too far up here, otherwise we cut ourselves from the others.
All right. So you go down. Pretty easy going down. Grab Neota. Go ahead and try again.
Same acrobatics?
Yes. Yes. No problem.
It's a 17 + 2.
Okay. I thought it was the curse.
That's a 17 + 2.
Okay.
No, no. I'm part of it's laughing because no, of course it'd be fine for Neota. The one time it's fine with Neota.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's aiming for 1 branch higher than where Gomo is.
Okay.
Are you saying
So-
Gomo's heavy?
Maybe it's your bag? I don't know.
I
question mark?
wasn't used to climbing with that weight.
Well, also if you
That
think about it,
included
I have
any
my
weight.
own bag. You have a bag plus your stuff. I just have me and my bag, and a few things. So.
Oh, but then,
Okie
But then once on that second one, pull Gomo up.
All right. So, Rodon scruffs you. That's twice you've been scruffed today.
I love how Neota just got in her backpack to make it easier to carry.
All right, so you guys are up in a tree.
Yeah, she's just gonna stay in that backpack because she does not like being up there.
Okay. Group B.
Oh, sorry, Rodons, you're gonna have to keep a hold of that.
Hola.
Yes.
So, you're making your way
Downtown.
towards the other group. Group A. Are you just flat out running? Are you going stealthy? What are you doing?
Can we go stealthy with Neelon?
Nope.
Squish, squish, clunk, clunk.
All right. Well, then we're just running.
All right, so everybody's just booking it.
Yes.
Yep. And he'll actually say out loud, "It'll be easier once we find the other group. Find first, stealth later."
TM rolls. All right. So, you guys just book it in the direction.
Uh-huh.
All right.
We're group B for
Eventually-
boned.
Group B for boned.
Undead jokes.
So, Group A. After you're there for a while, every once in a while, you do hear more calls, and it's kind of like You're like, oh, okay, there's the one over there. And I wonder if that's the same one as before. Maybe it just moved. It's hard to tell. They are, you can tell they are different roars, so they are different types. But other than that, you're not really sure, maybe. And at one point, you notice the rest of your group running right underneath you.
Oh, hey! Psst, psst.
Oh.
Yo!
Neoda's actually gonna chuck a gold coin at Lily.
What?
Ooh, does my money senses tinkle?
Your Lily
She's like,
senses
"Oh,
are
money
tingling.
for
I sense a disturbance in the force.
It'll be easier
That's a
if you throw
disturbance in
magic
someone's
objects.
bank account.
It's like money's being thrown around. What?
Neoda,
Yes.
just make a. I know. My first reaction was also like make a sleight of hand check. Like I don't know why, but I was like money, just like usually, but it wouldn't be that. Just make an athletics check.
Athletics?
think-
Okay. Just like not plunk her in the face with it.
Isn't that what you're going for?
Oh my god, that's not 1 + 5.
What is it?
Nat
Nat 1
1.
+ 5. It's a nat 1 + 5.
Okay, so
Does she hit
I
someone
have
else in the
coin
face
pouch
instead?
bursts
Yes.
open. Just like,
as
Yeah, but that
you
won't get her
as you're, ooh, hey, over here, and you guys are getting attention, and you decide for some crazy reason to throw a coin. You do throw the coin. It doesn't even get anywhere near them. Like it's like 15, 20 feet away, not even close. But they still look at you because the ooh, hey, over here, it gets their attention just fine.
Can I die for
just
the
in
coin?
time to see you chuck a coin
You
in a
didn't even see it.
completely wrong direction.
You didn't even see
Oh,
the coin.
man.
You didn't hear the coin. It wasn't even close to you.
I can't even smell it. Damn.
So, Naona, make sure you mark off a gold piece.
Can do.
You can use locate object later.
Wow, that was a very expensive failure. Oh.
That's amazing.
I was half
Wow.
hoping to peg her in the face with it, but also
Let's-
like I didn't want to, so it was like this is better.
Let's do this again sometime.
So we see
She
them up in the
panicked.
tree.
Yes, you see them up in the tree.
Okay.
Neoda in her little backpack, like a little child, just like her head's peeking out.
You see Rodon more than you see anybody else, but yeah.
Oh, we see Rodon.
Yeah, I mean it's a blue thing up in a tree.
Big
It's easier
blue,
to see than the other two.
Did,
Yeah.
did I see
Blue
where
and-
the
yeah, with the bright yellow streaks every once in a while.
Did I see where
You're
the
not
coin
very
went?
well hidden.
Where's Nyota?
She's in her bag up here.
I don't like being up here.
You use your stealthy thing. Dude, help us.
Oh, yeah. We gotta get down though. I gotta
Rodon will
be
actually like
Yeah.
take Naota in the bag
Don't drop
and
me,
like
don't drop me,
gently
don't drop me, don't drop me.
gently lower her
Throw her to Nilan.
Oh my god.
and
Do a backflip.
gentle toss to try to get
Gentle
Neela.
toss.
Catch her, Nilan.
When will these players ever learn the adjectives are determined by the dice?
Go for it.
I got a plan.
How am I rolling?
You're throwing Naota down.
I am basically like going like leaning over and then gently like swinging back, swinging forward and letting go.
No.
Oh my god. Well, I just made her do an athletics check for the coin, so why don't you just do the same thing?
Well, that's a nice one. That's actually going to be easy for me, hopefully. Oh.
I
But
can't see it.
it's
and
it's
I'm
which one?
already
It's
mad.
athletics.
Athletics, yeah.
See, that's a +7. It's 10.
All right, 10. All right. So you're dropping. You're kind of like tossing her to fish or to Nilan, right? So Nilan, can you roll athletics as well to see if you can catch Neoda.
All right. Athletics, I believe that's a +7. Let me make sure. Yes, that's a +7.
I will never trust any of you again if you drop me.
11 + 7, 18.
Okay. So, Rodon swings back a little bit, and then forward a little bit, and then let's go. And immediately you realize, like, oh crap, that's not where I'm standing, and you have to kind of like run over a couple feet, but you do catch Neoda just fine.
Ah, dang.
Whoa.
So the back. Wow. I heard that.
Me next.
She looks absolutely fucking terrified.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
not a
like,
swing.
karma
I'm gonna
is
catch you, Gomo.
karma is particularly tasteful tonight, but no, not really. No.
Do you want to try?
I'll catch you, Gomo. Come into my arms.
Yes, have Lily try to catch him. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, no.
Grab by the scruff, run down until he's flat.
I hope you got motion sickness.
Are you just jumping down, or?
No, I am. Well, technically, I could do that because I have slow fall.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
He's-
Is that what is slow
Oh,
fall?
that's slow fall. Just means if it's over a certain amount, I do not take damage going down. I
So
mean,
it's not
if it's
actually
under a
slowed.
certain amount. You can
Instead,
use reaction
certain
when you fall to
amount
reduce any falling damage you take by 45.
Yeah. Fall damage is how much?
Well, it would be
Uh,
reduced by 45.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just trying to figure out like how much it is. It's
fall
1d6
damage,
for
it's
every
like
10 feet.
Yeah, every 10 feet.
1d6 every 10 feet.
Yep.
That'd be 11, so you're fine.
So just,
Okay.
like, Rodon just grabs Gomo and just jumps.
Are you going by yourself, or are you grabbing him?
I am grabbing him with me.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
would that not do? Not be good then?
No, it's fine.
Because the other tactic I had would be to run down.
What was the last number I told you?
11.
11.
All right. 28. All right. So I need you to roll. It's gonna be athletics again. Oh, acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
Let's do acrobatics.
Shite.
Okay.
That's
So-
5 plus 2.
As you jump down, you're like, "Oh, I got this. I got slow fall." You land just fine, but you also land with basically Gomo in your hand. Gomo hits the ground.
What?
Because it's a little heavy for you, so you weren't expecting the extra weight, and he goes down still. So
Oh.
Gomo, you okay?
that's only 4. It's only 4 damage.
Oh,
I didn't mean that. My freaking
only,
low rolls.
only 4 damage.
Yeah, that's it's only half your health with 4 damage.
Naota is still in her bag. What was that about karma?
Nosebleed.
Okay, so
I did nothing. Like, you're the one that yeeted Maki.
everyone's
Wow,
down on the
going back
ground now.
to episode 0. Jesus.
Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you were upset about the coin.
Wow.
No, that's fair. That's fair, actually.
So just to make sure everyone's on the ground now.
Yes,
Yes.
everyone's on the ground now.
All right,
Gomo,
he's
Gomo
gonna
more so
like
than everyone else.
He wasn't on the ground. He met the ground.
Rodon would actually Rodon would actually like pick Gomo up and start like dusting him off.
Oh, your shins hurt from the impact.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
He's tearing
Naota.
up. Like,
Naota, use your stealth thing. I've got an idea.
Right, yes. She's gonna crawl out of her bag, put it on her back, so there's no way she's forgetting it. She's gonna pat Gomo in the forehead and use level 1 Cure Wounds. Just because we need everybody at full health, which is a 1d8 plus 4. And then I'm going to pop off Pass Without a Trace,
Okay.
which
And
is a second level.
while she's popping off Pass Without a Trace, I'm going to use Plant Growth. And one of the effects that I can do, it says it's instantaneous and it doesn't give a duration for how long it lasts. But everything within 100 feet of me becomes thick and overgrown. I'm going to try and hide us.
Ooh. And I just thought of something to go with that if we need to. Yes.
Also, as a point of order, a creature moving through the area must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves.
Is it considered non-magical plants?
It is non-magical plants.
Yes. That's perfect. Because if
And
you
it's-
remember, I
it's
can move
100
just
foot.
fine.
It's 100-foot radius from where I put it.
So it's
So
Alright.
it's a total of
massive.
200 feet.
It's quite massive.
And because I can move just fine, I could be a really good lookout for that.
Yeah, it doesn't say how long it stays, so I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's indefinite.
So
As
we
long
still
as you're holding it, I think, right? Is it a
Is the
It's not
concentration?
no, it's not
Duration?
concentration.
No.
Basically, you cause plants to grow, and that's it. Like
Oh,
it's like
Well-
suddenly you accelerate time.
It says if you cast a spell over 8 hours, you enrich the land. So it's
That's a
it's-
secondary effect.
I know, but
there's-
it's the whole point of casting the spell for a certain amount of time is weird to me if it's not concentration. So it's like, do you cast it, but at the same time you tell it, hey, I'm going to cast this for 3 hours. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a little weird worded. So that's all I was trying to get through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm.
at
Gotta
the
figure out what that
top
meant.
of it, it says there's 2 possible uses. One is immediate, one is long term. Or granting either immediate or long term benefits. I'm using immediate to just overgrow the area and hide us.
So the long-term one is
It's a
usually
weird
like
spell.
druidic in nature, and you just kind of like make the entire area like really big area.
I don't like that spell.
It is.
Anyways.
Gomo, you got an 8 plus 4 health.
Okay.
Like, she just should have popped you in the forehead.
Yeah, that's like all of it.
Yep.
She caused 2 damage. She popped you in the forehead. No.
And then healed it back.
Okay, so. Oh, I was checking something real fast. Okay, so with all of this going on, as all of this stuff is going on, Liliola,
Yes.
never mind, it's fine.
Can't do this to me.
Yeah, yes I can. Look, we lost somebody just for that.
Oh no.
Okay, so yeah, so you guys feel successfully hid in this area. Are you just gonna chill in it for a little while, or what?
Now I'm seething with curiosity.
Oh,
Pretty much. It's just things are around us. Let's just
Hunker down for a hot
actually,
minute.
yeah, he'll basically just say like, huddle up. We need to stay put for a moment. They shouldn't check in here. And that's why I had her use that spell. It'll last a while, but just in case something comes through, we should be hidden.
How long do
yeah,
we
because
have to stay here?
along with the growth, like, shadows are just, like, weaving in and out between us. So it's dark. If somebody tried to look at us.
Right. All right.
Yeah. if
So
they
go,
do find us.
everybody, go ahead and roll your stealth checks.
So
At
you just
plus
have to chill
10.
here. Okay, it's the plus 10.
It is
Yep, it is the plus 10. I'm sure
My
DM loves it.
I'm still
Oh, wait.
at disadvantage.
So so it's number plus our roll
Plus your
plus our
thing plus 10.
prosperity plus 10.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Wait, what?
22
You're-
for me then.
Just roll
Uh-huh.
your stealth, and then whatever that number is, add 10.
Okay.
Plus the already
Ah.
advantage that you get, because it is extra
Okay.
on top of stuff.
So I had rolled in that one. but I have a +10 in stealth.
Okay.
So like I guess another +10.
21.
Hold on.
So
Did anybody roll at a disadvantage?
I have
Yes.
to.
I have to because of armor.
Same.
DM,
What?
you know what's happening?
No.
No,
Yes.
you don't. Okay. Oh, do I have the spell slot for it? Yes, I do. Okay. Cool.
Oh.
Silvery Barbs, a reaction spell.
Do you really?
Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry.
Yeah.
That is the
Okay.
wrong one. How do I
You're
undo
good.
this? How do I undo this?
Oh, you just do it again. You just keep casting it. That's all right.
No, it's a different class feature, I think. Sorry.
Just pop the one you want in there.
I meant to do. I don't know. I don't think I can because this is not a. Hold on. Does this work? What did that
Creature
do?
you can see within 60 feet of you is about to roll a
Restore
d20
balance?
with advantage or
restore balance.
disadvantage. You can
Yeah.
use your reaction to prevent the roll from being affected by advantage and disadvantage. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Yes. So I'm using that to counter the disadvantage
Okay.
Are you
Okay,
popping it
then
twice?
Mine was.
for
Because
both.
there's
Yeah.
2 of us for disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Yes.
the low.
I mean,
I'm
pretty
gonna
sure
scream.
everybody's still.
Hey, you
What?
got a nat 1 just like me.
Not one, buddies.
-1 or -2 plus
Oh.
10.
Mine was
Alright.
+10.
Yeah.
No amount of.
So 9.
Wait, hold up. Let me make sure. It is a bonus, so I think it is on top of your like whatever your plus that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
his is
you
a
would roll
negative.
Yeah.
you would roll stealth normally and then add 10
Yeah.
on top of that.
Yeah,
But
which I had done a 3 and a 17, so 17 plus 9 plus 10.
Okay. So,
so yeah, nat 1 for a total of 9.
as you guys are huddled together trying to stay quiet, every time Neelon shifts, you hear clink, 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 pang. Like, you just hear all these noises he's making every time he moves.
Why do you wear that?
Because
It's
protects.
sturdy.
I'm not wearing stuff like that, and I'm fine.
Well, you also don't get in the middle of battle like he does.
We're not in battle right now.
Yeah, the hope is that we're not, but who knows what it could come to.
Maybe you should strip.
You're better at dodging stuff. I'm not. I get hit. I can take those hits.
Can we put cloth in between your armor so it doesn't make noise?
Where's he gonna get the cloth?
Use my cloak!
Oh, shut up, both of you.
All right.
Trying to keep hunkered down.
As you guys are arguing, you hear rustling in the bushes and the foliage that you've created around you. And then you hear more rustling. And then more, and it's seems to be coming from all around you at some point.
We're fucked.
Hand over mouth, trying to pause breathing. I can hold my breath for up to
And
3 minutes, I think.
he's as he puts his hand up, clink, clink.
Oh, god damn it.
I'm pulling my quilt out and I'm just like throwing it on him.
Then you guys hear, and then Gomo, you understand. Do you see anything? Then you hear another one answer back. And you guys just hear guttural tones and noises and roars, but Como can understand it. Basically, it's, do you see anything? It's like, no, but I thought I heard something. And then there's more movement and everything. And it's just, and then you just hear nothing.
Got hiccups.
What was that?
I got hiccups.
Please tell me the same character.
So nervous, she's hiccuping.
That was out of character.
Okay,
That'd be
DM.
adorable.
Yes.
Minor illusion. 30 feet off, like kind of perpendicular to wherever I'm hearing these voices to us. Like direct line, 90 degrees from us. So basically 30 feet off. Away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast minor illusion and basically recreate Nilan's armor sounds over there.
Gotcha. So, Nilan, as you're sitting there with your hand over your mouth, and you're trying so hard, desperately not to move, you hear the same movement again, clink, 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 and just for a brief second, you're like, I didn't move, and then you realize, wait, that's not from me.
Internal panic.
He also has a quilt over him because Neonich panicked and threw it over him to hope muffle the sound.
Yeah, that's great. Make it so he can't see. Great.
This is fine.
So
This is fine.
you guys hear Neelon's movement, but not from Neelon, and everything goes silent for a second, and then you hear kind of like a scream, like a raptor scream, come from one of the dinosaurs, and they rush off in that direction. And one of them that was going by goes right by you, like literally within a foot. Just boom, 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 boom.
Neela
And
can't
then runs
see
by. Yeah, Leland, yeah, you can't see shit.
Quilt.
Oh my god!
Neona's holding her breath. She's
Um,
actually like backed into who's ever near her.
Nobody's tail got stepped on.
no. So yeah, so one ran right by you, and obviously the other one ran away as well in the direction of your noise, Gomo.
Can we tell what color they were when they ran by?
Yeah.
Perception check.
Okay.
Awesome.
Uh, 9 plus 10?
12 plus perception 6.
That's a 3 plus 4. She's too terrified.
Groger, did you want to roll, or are you good?
Oh yes, I'll roll. We're rolling perception.
Uh-huh.
Okay. God, how did I roll a 5 again? 5 flats.
Yay!
No, not okay.
Neelon, you see a blanket.
Okay, that's good. At least I know where I am.
So, did Rodon roll?
Oh, I have not.
You don't have to if you don't want to. Okay. All right. So, Gomo, Lily, and Rodon, you guys notice a flash of blue as they run by.
Aren't those your friends, Como?
As she says that, he's darting out from the cover, and as he does, I cast. He left his backpack. He only has his staff with him right now, and he's using it to cast silence on top of the group.
Ooh. Okay.
And he darts after the dinosaurs.
She kind of says
God,
go
no,
home,
Naona's
and nothing
gonna
comes
see
out of
that
her
and
mouth.
just run. She's just running after him.
Mouths. God damn it.
All right. So, everybody but Delon.
I'm still under a blanket.
You're still under a blanket. But
just
you are
like-
noticing it is
Suddenly,
it
it's
is
very quiet.
very quiet.
And there's no bodies pressed against you.
There's no
Like-
bodies pressed against you. There's no rustling of trees. There's no movement of your clanking of your armor. There's literally no sound. You can't see anything. There's like it's just kind of like dim light in this blanket.
I have dark vision.
Well, yeah, I mean it's just dimmed light, right? Because the blanket will make it dim.
Poor guy.
And then the rest of you see Gomo run after these things. Gomo, it doesn't take you that long to get to them because they're only 30 feet away.
Yep.
And then you also see Neota turn around and then run right, like literally right behind him, towards these things.
I'm gonna go
Only 'cause
follow
I
too.
don't know
Rodon
what he's
is
running
once
towards, like-
again gonna go follow, and he's gonna try and do stealth on it.
My
Grover's
spell
gonna
is
stay
still
with
up.
Neelon because poor Neelon still under the blanket.
Thank
And he just sees him like he just suddenly
as-
can't hear anything, and everyone's running away, and he's just like, oh dear. So he
And-
kind of just
Does he take the blanket off?
yeah, he takes the blanket off.
As the party gets split again, just briefly, that's where we're gonna end the session for tonight.
Why is Goku keep running away?
Oh my god.
Why does every bad situation turn into a fucking conga line?
Why is Delon? No, my question is why is Delon always in the back?
Ah!
He's the only one that has any sense of self-preservation. I don't know.
I'm so happy, Grim.
No, I have a sense of self-preservation. It's overridden by everybody else not just being there. Like, ah, shit.
Groger's just
It's
being a good boy, and he's just gonna
overridden
stay
by the-
with Neelon.
Dude, Rodon's is overridden by the two tiny ones fucking off all the time.
Bro, I have a -1 intelligence. Why am I the smart one?
Can I just like thank you, Groger, for at least going? I'm gonna remove this blanket.
Because none of this is intelligence. It's wisdom.
We're all
There's nothing
rolling
smart
ones.
about any of this. All right, so we're at that point where we are going to do DM inspiration. So the way we do DM inspiration is everybody can vote on who they thought had the best RP for the session, and I will post it in general chat in Discord. If you aren't on the Discord, why not? You should be. If the off chance you're not, it's okay. You can still tell us in chat who you vote for. But I'm gonna write vote here, and everybody can vote there. While we're voting, Liliola, Angel, if you'd like to talk about our card of the day.
Yes. We got the Hermit reversed. The Hermit is usually a card about, solitude and trying to meditation, find the insight and inner wisdom and stuff like that. But we have it reversed. So whenever it's reversed, it means recklessness and hastiness, avoidance, rejection, loneliness. That's what it means. It means to be reckless, not thinking things through, and just going without, the worry of consequences.
Fascinating.
Oh,
Why do you
on the
think I
nose
said
there.
it wasn't surprised?
Also,
That is
Wow.
dinosaur tradition.
Get out of here, Jesus.
Nope, dinosaur tradition. It's not neg anymore.
By the way, don't vote for the DM, please. These crazy
Voting
people
for the
don't want
DM
to
means
listen.
voting for a dinosaur. It's tradition.
I know.
All right. Yeah. If anybody has any questions or comments about the session today, let me know now. Also, if you'd like to catch up, we have them on YouTube. We also have a website. Is that part of the? Did you have the website on there yet? It's part of the thing.
Don't believe so, but Here it is.
Yes, you can check out the website. It's pretty awesome. It's still
It's
in
a
its
work in
infancy though,
progress.
so yeah. But it's got some really cool links in there and everything. Got some really cool artwork, so you can check that out. Looks like Gomo is the winner
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
of the
Yes.
GM Inspiration, which
Oh,
means
shit,
he had
I
some
should have
good
spent it.
RP. I voted for Lilia. It seemed to be the only one. I thought I just liked how she was being, especially in the beginning. Like Angel was on a roll in the beginning of it. She was just all over the place, and I liked it. She was very outgoing today.
It
I
was
liked it.
fun. She's always
Yeah.
fun. Lily's
Uh,
always fun.
The only thing that beat it out for me was Gomo is like Gummy's playing Gomo very out of character at the moment because of his panic. And I think
Yeah.
that
Yeah, absolutely.
going
Yeah.
against his usual norm is
Yeah, I'm curious to see if it's intentional or if it's just maybe I don't know about y'all. Now this is maybe just me, but I realized when I'm role playing something, like when I was playing as a character, the days depending on the mood that I was in, obviously my character would do different things too. So you know, I'm just curious to see if maybe Gummy was just in a weird mood today. So was Gomo.
I don't know. The promise of finding his sister who could have been eaten by dinosaurs, I think would make most people panic.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So,
We'll find
there's
out
that
next.
too.
We'll find out next week, I guess, eh?
I wouldn't
You
if
got
it was
it.
my sister. Because I don't have a sister though, so.
Whoa. Oh, okay.
Wow. I would also like to say happy birthday to Angel.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday!
Happy
Thank
birthday!
you.
Well,
Happy
let's
Feliz cumpleaños.
say da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. So
Spanish words.
Sí.
I can't believe I busted out some Spanish earlier.
It was
Yeah, you
great.
did.
I love it.
That's infernal now. Infernal is
Yeah,
Spanish.
I
Oh my
was-
god.
I was like,
See, I was
Infernal is
thinking
now
about that.
Spanish.
Spanfernal.
What language translates to what language?
So
you know?
Inferno.
Spanfernal.
Is Elvish
Okay, guys.
French?
Well, I think
Yes.
that does it for us tonight. Again, make sure you check us out next week. We'll have some more stuff. Maybe tomorrow. Sometimes we stream on Mondays. We do collab streams. Sometimes we don't. I think it all depends on what mood we're in, I think.
Yep.
So yeah. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining.
Bye bye.
Join the
was-
Discord, guys.
Later.